You hear your song? This girl keeps me sane. I'm beyond stressed out right now. Thank you. Thank you, maybe. So, to make a long story short, last night I heard these two big booms. Tried to get James out of bed to see what it was. He hardly heard it. He could sleep through anything. And I looked outside and the streets were black, so I figured maybe there was a power outage. And the fan went off, so I was like, yeah, there was a power outage. And so I didn't pay it any mind. And then there was another boom. And it scared me. It just woke me and Jace up. She doesn't even want me to talk about it because it's just, yeah, mama. And so James finally got up and the floor was wet. So the hot water heater was leaking yet again, and this time it was in the bedroom. So I got up to turn it off, turn the hot water off, and of course there's no light. I don't have a flashlight, which is dumb. I should have a flashlight. But I couldn't even see. I knew where the knob was, so I turned it off, but I couldn't even see what was going on. So waited till the morning, and since last night it's been flooding like crazy. It's flooded all the way into our bedroom, into our bathroom, into our living room, all the way out here, and all the way past the dining area, over here. It's probably ruining my furniture. All the way, gallons and gallons of water is on our floor. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get out the house. I'm gonna try to stay out the house because this is just ridiculous, and I can't even let JoJo crawl around. It's wet everywhere. I don't want it to like get mildew, and then she's breathing in mildew and mold or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I just had a headache thinking about it. I'm just gonna get out the house. And James left for work, and he calls me and he tells me the elevator's broken. Or at least the power was out, so the elevators were out. Great. So I can't leave anywhere yet because I have this big old stroller. So my other bet was to just carry her and walk down 11 flights of stairs and back up 11 flights of stairs with her because I don't have an umbrella stroller, like a small one. So anyway, I waited, handled some business, and I waited until I was able to see that one of the elevators was working, and we went out right away. Got dressed and went out, spoke to a few people on the street, and then I called the maintenance guy, told him what was going on, and he came right over because he just cannot believe that this is happening. So he was just in here. He tightened the valve, and the leaking stopped. So he's pissed off that this is all it took, and the condo association wasn't even willing to have him come and see what the problem was because they were afraid they would have to buy me a new water heater. So now it's all this damage, and the problem is probably solved. Hopefully it doesn't leak again, but now I have to deal with gallons and gallons of water.
How to use this thing? I'm going to leave it for you.
Yeah.
This goes only on one way. And to empty it, you want to just disconnect this piece here, and it's got wheels, so it's kind of not to roll on the carpet, but it could be lifted. You know? And then you just put the lid on here like that.
Go ahead, Jojo. Go ahead, Mama. Go ahead. Yeah, good job. Toy dog and her real dog. Good job, my man. Okay, so James is on his way. Oh. James is on his way home from work, and he knows all of what has been going on. So now we're just praying and trying to manifest this apartment tomorrow so that we could just get out of here and start fresh. Now, in the meantime, I need to learn about our renters' rights, and I need to do more research and try and talk to people who may be more knowledgeable about my rights and what I am owed or what I'm obligated to get in this situation. Right now, I feel like we shouldn't have to pay that bill. We shouldn't have to pay the bill of what Mike did and what he's going to do. And leave Duke alone. Let him play with his toy. She's just like all about Duke. Here you go. Play with your toy. Here you go. What's up, Poops? So, we definitely shouldn't have to pay that bill. We definitely shouldn't have to pay any more month's rent if they're not going to fix anything while we're here. We can hardly even have hot water. On top of all the other issues that Mike pointed out, like that we've been going through these past months, with one of our showers not working, and then the sinks are stopped up, the garbage disposal, it's just like, it's always something with this place. And so we've been pretty modest about everything, like, but now it's just gotten to the point where this could have been avoided if the lady wasn't so rude and actually looked into what was going on in our apartment instead of avoiding it. Because regardless of whether they own it now or not, or it's been sold or not, we still live here. And it just sucks. It just sucks. This whole situation just sucks. And I need to speak to someone, possibly a lawyer, who actually knows my rights in between this of the in between this whole situation where the condo association owned it and then it was bought out, and then but we don't have the person's information yet, and something goes wrong in between that time. We're trying to get out, but we need help. We definitely need our security deposit back, and whatever happened with this floor wasn't our fault. We have nothing to do with the appliances here that was here before us. That's all that the association, it's all their responsibility, not the renters, and we definitely do not own. So on top of that, just like, I'm also hearing that it's a possibility that if the bank had known that there was tenants in this building, in this apartment before or when the place sold, we should have been given compensation to move. I don't know how true that is, but I want to find out if it is true, because that would definitely help. We could use that. Yeah. So that I want to find out, and then they definitely need to pay this bill. And we should be out by the 15th. I'm praying that we get this apartment tomorrow. They should be letting us know in the morning. Otherwise, we'll be looking for the next place, and we should be out by the 15th. I'm really trying to make it the 15th. Even the 15th is stretching it, because I'm like, it's only the 4th. That's forever ago. So I'm hoping that it all works out and we're out of here by the 15th, but we have to live until the 15th. And with a soaked floor, Thank God this guy left his wet vac for us so we can go over it one more time. But he's like, you need to like cut the carpet and lift it up. And with all this, I'm just praying that I need to just call the management company tomorrow and let them know what's going on and let them know what I've been advised to do, because if I lift up this carpet and then that's a whole nother issue, it's just like, oh, the headache. So, God, I'm just like asking for the prayers and the good vibes right now. In the midst of all this, the blessings are just coming in too. Like, Chris, I call her our landlord, but she's the one who helped us get in this place, and she's the one I always go to when I have any issues. And she actually owns a unit down the hall. Chris has just been like such a lifesaver. But when I spoke to her this afternoon, she said that she actually has a couch for us, a new couch. What? A new couch? A brand new couch. And also some baby things and a day bed for us. She asked me if we needed it, and I'm like, yes. Anything Jace doesn't use will definitely go to JoJo's locker, and that's for a great cause. And yeah, we could definitely use a couch because we're going to sell this one, and we're going to sell everything in this apartment. Hopefully everything. We're going to put it up on Craigslist tonight and see what happens. But that was just such a blessing for her to say that. I was just like, thank you, God. Thank you, Jehovah. I cannot believe through all of this, the blessings are still here. Thank God. Thank God. It just, the faith just keeps us going. And yeah, what else can I say? We just got to get through this rough time, and it'll work out. Yeah, it'll work out. We know it will. Ooh, look at them brows, girl.
Date night. Whoa. Take a look this out. It says it's supposed to open up at 5:30, so should be good.
What a day. Jojo.
Yeah. You have an airbag in your
Jojo. Who's the baby?
Go to your car and we'll have
The dinner was awesome. We are so stuffed.
Itis is fully kicked in.
Nice concert. So delicious.
She's back here dancing. She want me to turn her forward. She keep going back and get your dance on, mama. So I got one dance. I just slow it down and speed it up. See, I'm looking at everything. It's past my bedtime, mommy.
Look at you.
It's past my bedtime. It's alright, I'm hanging out with the big dogs tonight.
What? Turn up, Cinco de Mayo!
I'm out with the big dogs tonight. The big dogs! Right, Jace?
Turn up, Jojo.
Right, Jace? With the big dogs!